Yes, the PTS 4 tribute went really well. Thank you for everybody who participated and gave feedback. The team is now working based on that feedback to make some changes before this goes into the game. So it'll still be a little while before.
What's up, everybody? I'm Derek Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Watch the Warriors. Then see what is new up their sleeves.
The PTS, we're going to continue to do those. I don't know when the next one is just yet, but you'll find out here.
Oh, yeah.
Do one. We've talked in the past, you know, Roman has mentioned he wants to do it for balance
Mario,
stuff.
how you doing?
I think you want to do one when we're ready to do dedicated servers, maybe. So
that could be
stay tuned. That could be good to test before we go live with those. So stay tuned.
Nerf Centurion, bro.
Coming up in that world. But yes, the big juicy bit of the show today is our next patch and live update.
Yeah,
it's coming next Thursday, the 5th. It is our big season patch. We call it TU3 internally.
So how you doing?
Version 1.14 for you, and it's going to come with a live update. So there's a lot in there, and that's going to be mostly the focus of the show today. But
perfect.
That's not all. We have some guests as well. So we'll get into that in a few minutes. Stay tuned. There is definitely stuff you want to hear about.
Oh yeah.
People
no.
to yell.
Orochi has nothing, bro.
Things like the Centurion, you might be interested to see.
Woo! You heard that.
People who are sad about our Warlord nerf, you might want to see what's here.
Yeah.
But way more.
It's coming.
Raiden,
how you doing?
There's stuff going on right now in the world of For Honor. Starting tomorrow, we have another one of Mr. Damien's generous XP Fest. Double XP.
Yeah, double XP. You were asking a lot for it to come back. It's back starting tomorrow.
Vince, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream.
Through
Summer
Monday.
is gone in Montreal now. We lost
Finally.
we lost 20 degrees today.
It's crazy.
So let's celebrate that.
Yesterday it felt like Hawaii in Montreal.
Yeah.
Today it feels like fall in Montreal.
It feels like Montreal.
As it should.
Yo, Candace, how's it going?
Enjoy
Welcome to the stream.
double XP. I know that people have been asking when's the next one, when's the next one?
Yeah.
It's now. It's starting tomorrow. Through Monday. The current plan is to end it Monday, the 2nd at 4. I think this is a type on these 4 a.m.
Really, I gotta check it out next then. Red Dead Redemption.
It has the end time, maybe, or maybe just has the 4 a.m. Eastern. Exactly. This one says 4 p.m. 4 a.m. Eastern is when that ends. So get your XP. And that's not all.
Greg, how you doing?
Live right now.
Yeah.
Also from the generous Mr. Keegan. We're doing a steel sale.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yes.
30% off. This is for the whole week.
Yes, so any steel packs that are in the store are all 30% off.
Yeah.
Steel packs, they can keep it.
Yes, that ends on the 3rd. So you actually have an extra day past the weekend to buy your steels.
If you want to get some champion
so XP,
status at the
steel,
same time.
there's a lot this weekend to dig into.
I'm still not buying. They can keep it, bro.
Well, just came out today. We have our new content of the week. We have some new battle outfits. There are 3 different outfits at 3 different prices. There's the Cubist. You'll see in a second in the video. Cubist is 1,500 steel.
Damn. That's not bad. 1,500.
Cubist is not a word that I know.
Alice, how you doing? Welcome.
3,000 steel. And Minimalist, 5,000 steel. So let's check out the video, and afterwards, we're going to be back with our friend.
You nerf, they nerf you delete.
See what he has.
You better stay strong, bro.
Check it out.
Gotta stay strong. All right, let's see what comes up this week. I mean, what's different? Is it just a color? When they say new battle outfits, I want like new outfits. Like new armor, not just like color. What's different? No worries, Madara. How you doing, sir? I think it's just color. That's a waste. I want like new gear. Everybody, I'm tired of how they look. The Lord's of answering your prayers. No Shinobi buffs. Just started. Just showing the outfits right now. Nothing exciting yet.
Yes, cool
Me too.
outfits. And now we're back with Ed. And
Hey.
someone in the chat already knew what you're here to do.
Yep.
They scooped me.
Yep.
So Ed was on a couple months ago, a month and a half ago. He showed us the work he was doing, reworking some of the dual maps, the spawn locations, and being less ledgy.
Yes.
What have you got for us today?
So after last time, I figured, okay, next step will be to look at the brawl maps. And so I asked for a bit of feedback, see what the community thinks so far. So most of the feedback that I got was people who very much wanted more of a close quarters brawl setup, as opposed to two different dual spots.
Yeah.
Two duels happening in the same map.
Which then turn into a 1v2, which
Right.
can sometimes be interesting, depending.
Nope.
But I think it was very much worth looking into this. So,
I'm not playing after this. I gotta go to work.
so the first thing I looked at was also the more problematic maps, because some maps actually did have a bit more ledging than I would have probably realized.
Okay.
So I think those were the first few maps that I really wanted to look into.
Cool.
So yeah, we can roll the video of the first map.
So the
that we
first
worked
map
on.
that we worked on was Canyon. So we can talk over the video. as you,
So just a little on a side note, on a development side note, our camera specialist was on vacation during this time. So I also had to submit the stuff that didn't cause too much problems in terms of camera.
I mean, this plays
camera-wise,
a.
So this one in
plays all
Canyon,
right.
a lot of people did not like fighting on that little bridge.
Nope.
So the obvious step was to kind of bring both players into the cemetery area, and they can all duke it out. And so you have enough comfortable space to fight around the tombstones and all that, and it can go into a 2v2, a real 2v2 as people like to call it.
Can they still back
situation.
up into the bridge here? The
Yeah,
dots here?
the location hasn't changed,
Okay.
so nothing was really. It was
You
just
should
a
have legend
spawner
right there.
that
It's a
were
spawning
moved
location.
to make it, more of a close quarters brawl setup.
Great.
So I think people appreciate this a lot more than what we had before.
Cool.
So yeah,
All right, and let's go on to the next one,
next.
which is
one.
Overwatch.
All
So
they need is a
Overwatch,
one
if you guys
area.
remember, we changed the dual spots in that one. So I felt it was only natural to kind of
Just an arena.
remove those same issues that were present in Duel in Brawl as well. So this one, instead of both players being on opposite bridges, which presented a bit of an interesting dynamic, but also had too many traps in it, I brought it down to the main lane area,
Cool.
which again, all 4 players will spawn there, and you can
That's a little
duke it
better.
out and have a
Free for all game mode. Doctor, how you doing,
Awesome.
sir?
Okay.
yeah.
All we need is one
Third.
circular arena, so everybody can fight. No
Move on
legend, no
to
bullshit.
Sanctuary Bridge. Sanctuary Bridge. It was a bit of an. It was kind of awkward coming in because you spawn on opposite sides of these like trap gates, and people would rush at each other, and right away you'd be met with ledges, and not only that, there was a catapult on fire in the middle. There was spikes that most
Sure.
people never noticed at nighttime, because you never see the spikes during the night. So what I did here is I changed the setup of the spawners so that you kind of have the main square of the middle of the bridge. That's what's now present as your fighting space. I removed all the spikes, and you'll notice where there was a hole in the bridge, I now placed a trap door over it,
yes.
and that door will open after a certain amount of time.
Oh, cool.
So, kind of to change things up a little if things are going on too long.
Nice.
Or if you're in a 1v2 situation, you can very much use that to your advantage.
Yeah, lure them
Yeah,
on.
right.
Yeah, so like I said, since our camera specialist was on vacation, you'll notice that these spots, they're not very different of where they were, so we could reuse the same camera.
Yeah.
Actually, what people are seeing right now in the camera setup is not what they'll see when we launch this.
Okay.
Bobby, how you
Because
doing? Welcome to the
this is a new
stream.
setup that we're using right now.
Oh, yes.
So they're still going to
Simple-
have the old camera setup.
simple arena,
but
that's
it
all
will
I
be
want.
drastically different of where it
No
takes
ledges,
place.
no
Okay.
spikes,
So
just flat
our
land.
next maps that we're going to do in the future, those are already set up with the new cameras. So that's why we had to wait on those.
Okay, cool.
But I wanted to get these in as fast as possible for players.
So this is not the end of your crusade.
No. So
Will you be going back to dual maps as well?
Yes. So
dual
next time
location?
around, when you guys see me again, we'll be talking about duels and brawls.
Great. So this stuff that we just showed you is in this next patch,
Yep.
which we're talking about coming out next Thursday, the 5th. So starting next Thursday.
Hello,
you'll
how you
see
doing,
these
sir?
changes we just
It's going
showed you in
good.
the game.
Nico, how you doing? Welcome to the stream,
The
guys.
one you're gonna probably be back for season 4 to
Yep.
tell us about the additional maps. So, thank you as always. I think people like it, like to see this sort of evolution and changes based on their feedback. So thanks a ton.
Yeah.
Roman wants to give you a high five. He appreciates it as well.
Yeah,
and do you want more feedback as well?
I've been doing good, man. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream,
I'm glad to see that I didn't see any negative posts concerning the dual stuff that we did. So I think we're heading in the right direction on that side. I hope people are enjoying them.
Duels are meant for battles. Get all that bitch-led shit out the way.
By all means.
I feel like the only negative reactions will be from the people that I enjoy that make our content. Legend people.
I will say one positive thing, though. It's kind of weird, but I feel that people have gotten really good at counter guard breaking because of all the ledges.
I think that's true.
So
out of necessity, they had to learn to get
I
better.
feel like they now have that in their skill set a lot. It's a lot better than if, maybe the legend wasn't present, then So,
Jason, welcome back, sir.
There you go. As designed.
Yeah, as designed. Yeah, that was our plan all along.
All right,
Senpai,
thanks,
how you doing? Welcome to the stream, guys.
That is it for Ed. We're going to be back with Bio with a Faction War update. And then, yes, after that, we will get into the patch notes. So
You always wait
See you next time.
to have the best stuff to the last. So their watch time doesn't decrease. Hey, that's my boy. How you doing, sir? It's so satisfying with the legend. No, it's not.
Amazing shiny boots.
Well, that's a quick transition.
Very
I
quick
have
transition.
zero time.
We used to get these cool videos that would show what happened in the Faction War that would give you plenty of time.
Yeah, but I don't
we're not doing
have time now.
But, hey.
Hi.
Yeah, and you were
The
on
patch
for
notes
the
coming
last
next.
round.
I was on vacation. I took 3 days.
There have been 2 rounds that have ended since the last time you talked about the Faction War.
Yeah.
So we've just wrapped up round 3.
Good job.
I've done my research. Now go. So what's going on in the Faction War? Early on, the Knights were just
Cancel it.
dominating.
Still, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
It almost was the case again, but the Viking and the Samurai fought hard so that the Knight didn't win that round because it would have won the season, basically.
Right.
Which would be
would have been
very
our first,
sad. Yeah, it'll be the first time it doesn't decide it on the last round. So I'm happy that it's not the case because I would have to deal with lots of people talking stuff about me predetermining the end of the Faction War because the Knights need to win. So I don't have to deal with that. Yet. So please, Knight, don't win because it's going to be so much work afterward. Otherwise, yes, the Samurai won. It was great. Nice fight.
Team Sammys,
the
bro.
Viking almost won the round.
Team
Also,
Sammys.
if it was one more turn, the Viking would probably have won. It ended with 3 isolated territories from the Samurais, so meaning that they really pushed for attack, but they would have been fucked next turn. But it was the last one, so it's great to see a different strategy emerging.
Why is she even here, bro? I was trying to be nice, bro.
This whole round, actually, people are very aggressive this round on the Faction War.
Nerf his ass to the ground, bro.
We had someone, actually, this guy's a really good poster. I see him a lot in the community. He had a question about isolated territories.
Okay.
Candle in the Dark. I believe he's an Xbox player. He was asking about
That's a nice name. It's very romantic.
Yeah, exactly. He's probably a very romantic name.
Very romantic.
He was asking about the isolated territories.
She's tried her best, okay?
Determine who it's given to.
Talon.
I don't know. I'm picturing the map in front of me as I'm doing this. I don't know.
So it's pretty much that. It's the faction that has the most
Get all the faction stuff out of here. No one cares about it.
Decided. If it's exactly the same,
Let's
then
make
it's
my game
random,
load
but
slower.
Never happened yet. So it's really about the faction that owns most territory, that touches that isolated territory whenever the faction that had it could not retrieve it.
Okay, so it's purely the number
Get some
of
action here. Get
territories
some flavor.
Not war assets. No.
No,
Okay.
not
Come on,
war
man.
assets.
Okay. Cool.
Because you cannot deploy. if you're
Stands
not
for
on
virgins.
front.
Sorry, Mario.
So, you know.
Good point.
It's almost like I'm a game designer.
It's almost like
almost like that.
She got a sexy accent.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Get
what
on,
the
bro.
question we had.
Hit her
I
up.
also had a question about
Slide those
comeback
DMs.
mechanics. I heard there is rumors on forums
that's
about a comeback mechanic for the faction that would be losing the round. There is no such thing.
Right.
It doesn't exist.
The rubber band mechanic conspiracy.
It doesn't exist. The only ponderation we do on the war assets is based on the amount of players in the factions. I've talked about that many times. This is the only time that we touch the war assets. Once the number is sent, no matter what's the result, how many territories they have, what round we are, it's all sent directly to the faction war, and it's all code, and we don't touch anything. So there is no rubber band, but the shape of the map makes it that everybody that auto-deploys, if you have lesser amount of territories, obviously it will be more concentrated. Is the only thing it does. So it's not rubber band whatsoever. It's not a change. It's not a comeback mechanic, but obviously the geometry of the map makes it that if you have less territory, you have a fighting chance. But we don't touch the numbers.
And if I recall correctly, last time you were here, when the Knights had won, you said that they were the ones who had most used the new feature.
The War Banner, yeah.
The War Banner feature. Is that still the case? Is that still in play?
It is
Warlord
still
was
the
broken
case.
still?
The Vikings
He was
are
OP.
still
They
the
never
one
sat
that
to the ground
deploys
now.
the most manually,
Okay.
and the Knights, they use the faction, the War Banner the most, but it's becoming really, really close.
Yeah.
Last turn, I had a note here. Well, the last turn of the round, there was a difference of 0.05% of our assets
Wow.
across all factions. So it's getting very close.
Wow, that's crazy. Cool. And as regards to next week's patch, there was one thing in there I thought you might want to talk about if you wanted to. Do you have this?
Yeah, I know what this
You
is
got it,
about.
okay. I want to spring it on you.
So we had we wanted to improve the faction war on the fact that before, whenever you would play on the event playlist, you would not deploy war assets basically because you're not on a front. So we changed that. So whenever you play on an event playlist, you still generate war assets, and
All right,
it will
come on,
either
girl.
be
Get her off.
across all territories or on your war banner. It's
Cool.
compatible with that feature. We didn't want people to have to choose between.
They did nerf his
getting
heavy
involved
charge into the uppercut.
faction
You have more
war
time to
or
get away
having
from it
to
now.
play on
That was in the
event playlist
PTS.
because it's cool. Unique game modes or fun gameplay that we put in there, and we try different stuff, and it's great. So we didn't want people to have to make that choice.
Right.
And it would make
I am
sense.
fall asleep, bro.
So we
Come
made that
on.
improvement for
Get to the
the
action.
next batch.
Great. And that's next week as well. Cool.
You said the fat lady has sung. I'm sorry.
Back
God damn,
in
Yellow.
4 weeks
You're really
for
savage.
4.
Yep. Please, Vikings.
Oh,
do
god
something.
damn.
Yes. Come on, Vikings. Please. All right. Well, thank you, Beal. We will be back now with Roman and Dave.
It's supposed to be reworking the Kensei and Conqueror. I actually started using Conqueror last night. He's pretty legit. I'm liking him. All right, here's the beat of the episode, the patch notes.
Where do I go?
They did not hurry to get onto the couch. Just
Why?
slowly saunter in. Take your time.
Roman's a G.
Lost.
You want to lie to the people on the fact that we actually have to work to sit on the couch, that we don't
They need to
magically
know that it's
appear.
magic. That these are all pre-recorded segments that we do weeks in advance.
Here we go. Patch notes time.
Imagine that.
Please have mercy.
Hey,
No.
this is a pretty good patch, actually. The patch notes are right here.
Start reading, boy.
15 pages, I think.
God damn.
14, 15 pages. It's a lot of stuff. And we mentioned there's a live update as well coming alongside it. So to you, it's all going to be one.
I refuse to look at Robot.
Let's get into it. Shall we?
Shall we?
There we go. Nerf his ass.
Okay, so let's start. Zone attack flicker. We have removed the flicker observed when launching zone attack. So basically, we took the modification we made on the PTS. We improved it because it was creating other issues of not being able to change zone attack with specific character or specific stances. So now it should be gone.
Good.
Good.
Why flicker was happening was because we were putting a big buffer on heavy attack to be cancelled into a zone attack in order to make the input easier to do. So we've removed a lot of that buffer. Let's see.
Great.
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
Yes, that's a nice one. Unlocks.
Oh shit, chat broke.
Unlock text. So we've updated the targeting system for out of lock attacks, excuse me, to ignore left stick angle no. What does that mean? So that should considerably reduce the number of unlock exploits that were still in the left in the game. Now it's gonna be impossible to move away from a target and attack in a 1v1 situation. So if you have a valid target around you and you're trying to do an attack, kind of like on the side of that target,
it's gonna reorient you in order to attack the target, removing most of the unlock issues remaining on the game. There are still some cases where that will still be possible. It's going to be really, really difficult to exploit intentionally. And as a consequence, also with updated rotation speed on some characters on attack, like Conqueror, Islander, Shinobi, or Shugoki.
Okay.
To help with that.
Cool. So basically, it snaps you right to the target that you're locked
exactly.
on.
You can't anymore exploit the system of trying to attack slightly on the side of somebody so that you can hit him with the end of the move. There are still ways and some issues where you can actually do it.
Good. All right, that's good now.
Much more difficult.
All right.
Guardbreak, we've resolved an issue causing Guardbreak to not connect when both heroes are fighting in the stairs. So that's a minor issue, but that was happening quite a lot in some maps, so that is gone. Also.
Yeah, you could kind of, if you were really crafty, use it to your advantage if you're at different elevations on the stairs to no hits would connect. So that has now been fixed.
Also, what was known as host advantage. We fixed an issue where if two opponents hit specific abilities at the exact same time against each other, one player will be awarded the hit and the other will always be hit. So that fix affects the Raider Stampede Charge, Lawbringer Long's Arm, Lawbringer Sprint Attack, Shinobi Tackle, and so on. So that now should be gone. There should be no such thing as a host advantage.
So no longer will it be given to one over the other.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
That issue has created, by fixing that, we've created a minor issue where the Lawbringer Sprint Attack bump after stumbling his opponent near a wall. So that will be in the game. To fix that, we've added a specific recovery for that target bump in order to not change the gameplay of the Lawbringer, but it's creating that small issue. So if you notice that, that's because.
Okay.
Also, we fixed the bug with chip damage. Chip damage can no longer kill because of revenge, attack boost, or any other modifier. We had a bug where, with some specific combination of feats, boost, or revenge, you would be able to kill with chip damage. That was not intended.
Okay,
Still working on chip damage and the impact of the chip damage on the game, and that's going to come soon into the game. But that specific effect was not intended.
Right. So it doesn't mean we don't want chip damage to kill at some point, but if we do, we'll do it in a way that we intend.
Yes.
This is just a bug.
Predictable.
Okay, one big bug that we fixed. Basically, it's more than bug fix. It's an optimization. It's the attack UI now appear much sooner. So we've able to win some frames in the delay between the start of the move and the pop of the attack UI.
That's good.
So you should have know the information as early as possible. It's 1 or 2 frames depending on the case, but that should help a lot reading your opponent's attack.
Cool.
Hey, player, thanks for subscribing, bro.
Another big bug fixed. The assassins now have the same condition for parry as non-assassins hero. That means that they can no longer parry Wardens, Crashing Counter-Strike, or Islanders Confirm It, etc. That was an issue that was in since launch, and now it's fixed.
Yep.
So that's cool.
You can't counter a crouching counter?
There's other bug fixes. You will be able to see it
in the full notes.
In the full notes, we've re-enabled
the my boy, how you doing, sir?
Iconic emotes for certain hero, etc.
Yes, I mentioned that on the show last week because that one was close to my heart. So your Roz.
Thank you so much, Candy. I appreciate you.
Conqueror, Centurion, Lawbringer, Raider, and Orochi are getting their iconic emote sounds back.
Okay.
Roman, please talk louder. Says
yeah,
Pascal.
but I think you have an issue of microphone because everybody had issue. Thank you.
So what you're saying is fuck you, Pascal.
No, not exactly. It's thank you, Max.
Pascal.
Oh, thank you, Max. Wow. All right.
I might do more Neo-Viz. Yeah, that will come out tomorrow.
Okay, no character specific. So there is, you will see in the full patch notes, there is a lot of
How do you counter
minor bugs
crush and counter?
on a a lot of characters, like for example on the Warden, the right basic AV attack now cause the opponent to be able to play the regular block animation anticipation, so the animation will glitch much less, etc. So I'm not going to go into that.
How you keep parrying it so fast?
What is important? What did we do? Oh, so let's start with Shinobi.
Shinobi's got some cool things going on.
Shinobi.
Which people noticed a little bit of in the
Yeah,
BTS.
so basically some of the changes that I'm gonna speak about today, some of them were in the PTS, not all of them.
Right.
So there is more stuff. So first, health of the Shinobi has been increased to 110. Used
Oh,
to be,
good.
90%.
He has more health now.
No, it's 110. So that should give him a good bump. No, it's going to be at the level, a good boost. It's going to be at the level of other assassins.
Let's go.
It should help him survive more. And also, Shinobi has a lot of moves, like for example on his kick or this kind of thing, where you want to trade, to be able to trade in order to interrupt your opponent or take the hit extends and combo with your own stuff. And that
Nice little bump.
low level of life was really making it tough. So that should help. Also, we've reduced the Shinobi window to bump the opponent with the tackle by 400 milliseconds. There is a lot of animation glitch and fixes on the Shinobi. But also the double dodge stamina cost has been decreased.
Oh, shit.
24 was 29. Double dodge kick stamina cost has also been decreased to 10, used to be 20.
Oh, shit.
Backflip stamina cost has been decreased to 12, used to be 17.
Ooh.
And front wall stamina cost has been decreased also to 12.
Oh,
Also,
shit.
one last big thing is guard duration has been increased to 800 milliseconds, used to be 600 milliseconds. So overall, that should help a lot.
Oh, my God.
Shinobi friends around.
Shinobi's a beast now.
Then, Warlord. So Damien is sorry for what he did to the Warlord.
We decided to let Damien balance a character just for fun.
Shit. Shinobi's going to be one to use now.
He went
Goddamn.
completely over the board. So
God tier Shinobi is
he has
back.
already been slapped. Don't be too hard on it. No, I'm joking. So
Now I will be
Warlord.
blamed for all balancing stuff that I don't work on. That's
He implemented
okay. That's
his
okay.
data.
I'm okay for that hat.
So, Warlord headbutt timing has been reverted to previous setup. Dodge forward into headbutt timing is no starts at 100 milliseconds again. Dodge recovery duration has been shortened from 700 milliseconds. And light side attack damage has been increased to 13, and counter stab damage has been increased to 12.
Oh, shit.
I just
Yes.
wanted to correct.
I know.
the
EFB is
dodge
fucking
recovery duration
jizzing on
from
himself right now.
700.
2626 has been shortened by 100 milliseconds.
Yep.
So we've re-upped a little bit the Warlord. Obviously, he needed a nerf.
Yes.
I know Shinobi's going to be annoying as shit now to fight.
So we heard your feedback.
Can't wait to
Also,
Centurion, Mario. Your ass better be ready, boy.
We're consistent with that feedback. So yes, we made a mistake. We make that change. Hope know that it will be.
I'm going back to Shinobi now.
Okay. A lot of things. Excuse me. Getting there. Yes. Gladiator. So Gladiator. Bug fix. The dodge side movements slightly adjusted to address the unreliable Gladiator dodge. So we've made some adjustments on his dodge. Side dodge attack, also beastings and sucker punch are now launched at 300 milliseconds into the dodge. It used to be anywhere between 100 milliseconds and 400 milliseconds. Now it's going to be consistent. So the Gladiator was suffering from a problem where if you try to side dodge an incoming attack and then counter, he would often stop and get hit by the attack. So these changes are intended to allow the Gladiator to avoid these strikes and better counter attack. So we'll see if it's good. Also, we fixed another thing, big thing for the Gladiator. When the opponents perform a light attack and the Gladiator performs a skewer deflect by deflecting that attack, the opponent was able to dodge the skewer deflect move. Now it is fixed. We have reduced the startup of that move by
Good.
200 milliseconds. Used to be 400, now it's going to be 600. And we've removed the dodge window of opportunity.
Good. Because people used to dodge that thing all the time.
Should fix the dodge and deflects of the guy.
Shinobi.
A slight adjustment.
Okay.
I have a
shit.
slight adjustment. It's just, it is now 400. It used to be 600 for the
Yeah,
skewer deflect.
from 600.
Yeah, deflect is free now. I'm gonna be a
That's what I
god
mean. I
of
don't have
glad.
any help
See,
with
I can't
that.
use gladiator. You guys cry.
Continue and do the rest
You guys
of the...
Cry way too much when I use gladiator because I'm
Yes,
so
well,
beast with
let's
him.
see here the Orochi. We do have an Orochi thing. I don't know if you saw.
Uh oh, you better
Yes.
don't make me cry right
Let's
now.
make it go.
Oh,
Make the Orochi one.
okay. Hey guys.
Oh,
let's talk
shit.
about balance. We actually have a bug fix for the Orochi's wind gust attack. We've increased the range to 3 meters, up from 2.5 meters.
Okay.
It's just a little thing because when the Orochi would fight the Shinobi could do a backflip, and there was an inconsistency between the wind gust of the Orochi after a dodge forward and flips paper, dodge side. The wind gust on dodge side missed the Shinobi while on dodge front hits. Now the wind gust will hit the Shinobi no matter the dodge direction.
Speaking about the Shinobi, on the Gladiator, we fixed an issue that allowed the Shinobi to backflip out of the Gladiator deflect and grab him without the Gladiator being able to react. See? So we have a ton of other bug fix on the Gladiator.
That's all they added for Orochi?
No longer full of ledges.
I need some more Hite Mitsurugi style, bruh.
There's a lot of other things, but
There are a
those
lot
are
of bug
the
fixes.
major for
Yes.
the Gladiator. Okay, now the Centurion. I'm sorry, my boy. I did not manage to save you.
Child, your poor child.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so Nobushi.
What? Hell
You
yeah.
can now counter Guardbreak while in hidden sense. So we unintentionally removed the Nobushi ability to counter Guardbreak in the previous patch, when we removed the Warlord and Conqueror's ability to counter Guardbreak while in full block. Valkyrie was
bastard,
already
Roman.
unable to counter Guardbreak from full block stance. No, for the Nobushi, that's fixed.
That is good.
She
That
can
is
now
a good
counter
fix.
Guardbreak. Okay, so Centurion.
Let's go.
So we fixed the bug. Centurion now has his block defense return starting at 100 milliseconds after a feint, and his out of stamina run speed has been slightly reduced. Also, that's it.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
The charge heavy attack range has been decreased
Yes.
to 4.25 meters, used to be 5 meters. The charge heavy finisher range has also been decreased to 4.75 meters, used to
Yes.
be 5.75 meters.
Yes.
And the in-charge heavy finisher link into jab has been delayed by 100 meters. Also,
Fuck Centurion.
jab don't stagger on wall anymore.
Oh.
Normal jab miss recovery has been slightly shortened to 700 milliseconds.
Oh my god.
800. A normal jab stamina drain has been decreased to 30, used to be 40.
I can cry right now.
Only his jab is slightly less effective.
I can cry right now.
That's really high damage combo where you were
Fuck Centurion, Mario.
etc. Should be gone.
The wall stagger is a real big one.
Yes.
That's in terms of feedback.
Oh my god.
Also, one that was really important for me because it was not making the move really powerful, but it was making it really painful in a group fight scenario. We've removed the stun effect on the Legion kick. Move still work exactly the same range, same stamina consumption, same bump on the guy, etc. Just you don't get the
I love it.
full stun. So basically no
R.I.P. Bitcheria, bro.
that kick you, punch you, etc. You should see a little bit more the fight and a little bit less blur. And, Also, Eagle's Talon stamina cost has been increased to 20. Used to be 12. So we still want that move to be powerful, but we want the follow-ups after that move to be a little bit more tactical, a little bit more. Have the player think a little bit more about it and be less spammy.
Oh my god, I love it.
Has also been increased. And the jab stamina cost of 12 should now work correctly.
So that was a bug.
Yes. That's it for that guy.
Woo! Yes.
Hope you like it.
Nice.
what do we have?
I love
We
it.
yes, like I was saying,
Love
we have
it.
a ton of bug fix,
do.
Raider, Warlord, Valkyrie, like Valkyrie's opponent no play the right reaction.
Adios, Mario.
Making immune to other opponents' Guardbreak.
Thank you.
It looks like a lot
Thank you,
of them
developer team.
have
Thank you so much.
Same fixes to sort of normalize
Yes.
the out of stamina run speed for characters and the block defense after a feint
Yep.
being a bit
There's
normalized.
been a lot of normalization, basically there have been a lot of cleaning into the characters graph in order to make everything.
Can't wait to bully Centurion now.
And apply some rules that we thought were working better on some character, apply them to all the characters and stuff. You will see, all are in the patch notes. Fits. So we fixed an issue where fits will not be unlocked when you level
Oh
up.
man, this is great. This is the best warrior den I've watched.
Remember, we have that bug.
The
during
best
game
one.
sometimes.
Except for what the hell's wrong with my Rochi?
Yes, that was bad.
So does that mean that you
from
the heavy deep flag can catch everybody or just Shinobis?
That is fixed.
The patch goes live next Thursday.
Bug fix.
Yep.
It was linked to the multi.
I don't really care about feats. I'm sorry, guys.
Cool.
So some improvements.
Wait,
on
the Wizard can't
rolls.
counter Guardbreak and hidden stance? Oh, yes.
No, it's
No,
not
not
mandatory.
yet.
Do those ones.
No, I still have plenty of stuff.
I'm trying, Damien. I'm trying to get you
it's
in
okay,
there,
it's okay.
get you that FaceTime.
You're tired
love
of
hearing
it?
No,
I
no.
can go if you want.
The people just
I
love
have
Damien.
nothing to do. I could go eat, for example.
No, keep going.
I will let him do all the cool stuff.
Okay.
Then
You do
and
the
bitch
very
on me, and then I
technical-
will do the bad ones.
Mhm.
You're still sorry for the Warlord? Or?
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
So Brawl. So we've added the anti-runaway system to the Brawl game mode.
That's a big one.
So that will only trigger if one player is left in each team. So that gives.
Start to hate me, stop bullying, you're set. Fabio, fuck your set, bro.
Additionally, the player who has the highest percentage.
Yo, long man, thanks for subscribing, bro. Welcome to the Smooth Family, man, bro.
Basically, the improvement that we made on Duel
It's all
we
love,
will
guys.
also-
It's all love.
make them to the. So
To the-
the improvement
yes.
that we made. Pascal is putting
Yeah.
bullshit on the screen, so I'm sorry. Pascal needs
Good
to
job,
take a
Pascal.
pee. Yeah, thank you.
Go
Pascal.
pee. Go pee.
And apparently
So the
he
improvement
needs
that
2
we
minutes to do that.
yes,
2 minutes
the
to
improvement
pee.
that we made. Can we go back to business, please? The improvement that we made on the Duel will be made to Brawl only when there is only one guy alive.
Damn, Shinobi's gonna be so annoying to fight now. So annoying.
Great.
Shinobi's about to be god tier.
Not gonna do
I'm
your
guessing that
online.
right now.
Modification.
No, I will.
Mike, how you doing?
Oh.
I do
No,
it
this is
now.
cool.
Yes.
Yay!
This is cool stuff.
Okay. School stuff. One of.
I'm still playing Orochi. Orochi's my boy. I just dressed him up last night.
Not everyone is aware of that, but we're using the same MMR, so it's the ranking value we use to matchmake players. We're using the same one for Duel and Brawl.
Right.
So, and mixing those two together. Now that we saw that it could be quite different from those two modes, we decided to split it. It took us quite some time. because we had to
They got
redo
nerf
our
Orochi to the ground.
structure.
They can't do
Before it was
anymore.
done.
They
But
can't
now
nerf him
you will
anymore.
have a different MMR on Duel and on Brawl for matchmaking purpose. So it basically
He
the
is.
matchmaking should become more.
He's gonna be
accurate,
such a savage.
on those two mods. I think there is a side effect.
Yeah, Charles, I did it for you, bro.
Of that is that when you go now in
I
your
did it for
player
you.
profile, you are losing one of the two stats because they were mixed together and they are not anymore. We're updating it. The team is working on it now, but it won't be on that patch. Also, one of the things to continue improving the Duel, one of the things we've done is that when one of the player leaves, now the other player win the Duel right away. He doesn't have to play against a bot on the other rounds or.
Thank you.
like that.
Fuck.
So that's also
Finally.
a one that we got a lot of requests from.
So
the
someone rage
community.
quits, you don't have to fight a bot. You get the win.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
Perfect.
that anyone would do that.
Perfect.
So we did a first patch where.
No,
you would
Shinobi's
get
about to be a
round,
beast.
but then
He's
you
god
would
tier
have
now.
To beat a bot on the next
He's god
rounds.
tier.
Now
Increased
you
his
get
health
the
and
match.
decreased a lot of his attack
So
stamina.
That's a good one. We've buffed, I don't know if I can say that, we buffed the penalty quit by now taking it into account for the loss statistic. So you know now the only consequence of getting the penalty quit was to not be able to play for a few minutes. But now each time you quit and get the penalty quit, you will also it will be accounted as a loss in your statistics.
Good.
So this is also to avoid
people care about that, though?
that were boosting their statistic by quitting
that's
and
true.
not playing for 10 minutes, but to save their statistic. So now when you quit or when you lose, you get a loss.
Great.
One of the things, I think I spoke about that one, I think good 3-4 months ago.
You can't hate me on too nice. I appreciate you, bro.
Online. But the text that is displayed when you wait for the match, when you match make, wasn't accurate. So all the relaxation were on the text were happening within a few seconds, even if we're doing some relaxation during the whole minutes. So now the text that you look at, where you wait to find other players, is accurate and should really respect when we do the relaxation. So it will also let you explain when sometimes you face players from
Sorry, Aqua. For God's sake, I just bought Centurion last night.
Was the good one and
Take the L, Rage Quitters. Take the L.
Okay.
That's why you get that.
Cool.
Oh my gosh,
Let's go back to
Centurion got his shit
People are
nerfed to
getting
the
bored,
ground,
so we're gonna
bro.
bring Ramon back
I
out
love
here.
it.
Yeah,
Love it.
that's also a big one.
So we've made some modification to the control. So first one is alternative gamepad presets. So that's the first step toward giving more customization options in terms of control for the gamepad. So the first one we're doing is we're giving different type of presets for the player to select, and it's specially centered around Guardbreak and quick chat. So I think we have a video to show
We
that.
do have a video. Let's check it out.
Let's roll.
Gamepad layouts, that's interesting. Is there like a Guardbreak counter button now or what? Can I just highlight what's different instead? Perfect. Oh, you can Guardbreak. Oh, okay, that's better. Instead of having to push square,
for
push
all
it in.
platforms.
So Guardbreak on Steam.
Fuck yeah, that's great.
Trigger, basically.
Yes, you can now choose where you want a little bit more, where you want the Guardbreak. We're still working on
Oh, that's
giving
a lot
more
faster.
customization option for,
Yeah.
the controller, but we wanted to release that as a first step to help you guys.
Okay, I like
The
that.
most requested reason to
Yes.
do it anyway. So.
Yes. Next thing, fight control tuning. So basically, the improvement is we've added the ability to customize the angle that will trigger the stance on your right stick. So something that you will be able to do, basically, it's some people tend to do left by going a little bit down, or some people have their up a little bit on the right side, etc. So we're giving you the opportunity to remap those angles and also play with their size in order to help you find the perfect control. I think we also have a video about
We
this
do.
one.
Let's check it out.
What is this? Help you with the attack zones? I'm sorry, I missed this. What's this for? Guard stances. You can change the defense down. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
So as you can see, you can tweak not only the angle, the dead zones separately, etc. So a lot of cool things coming on that. So big thank you to our guys in Germany at Blue Byte that did all of those awesome features. Thank you guys.
Yes, and I just want to say again, those are all consoles. It's not just PC only.
Yeah, so there's the mouse and the stick. Yeah.
Also, one last thing. It's something that was present.
I'm not playing Destiny tomorrow morning. I'm off tomorrow. I got a Destiny deployment, so I'll be playing Destiny tomorrow. Destiny for Honor. I gotta get ready for my
We've given you the option
takeover.
to exit lock by sprinting. So that's going to be an option that you will be able to activate if you're playing with a controller to have the same type of behavior as on PC mouse and keyboard. If you want to exit faster from a duel, you will be able to activate that.
Cool.
Nice.
Great. And we did the maps with Ed already.
You about to get on pro after this? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the gist of it. I gotta get to work. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. My passion for Honor has been inspired, re-inspired.
We don't have a screen for that.
No.
I didn't ask.
So you guys have a good night. Take care. It's been a pleasure. Centurion's Mario. Take care, bro. Love the work. It's gonna be a great time. For Honor is back. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Until next time, dear gamers, signing out.
So no.